picks up his drink, which I assume is an IPA of some kind.
I feel personally attacked in all of this.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 72 of Bards and Nobles, the podcast that never sleeps. I am BreAnne, the Dungeon Master, and tonight I am joined by...
Hello, I am Anthony Boyd, and tonight I will be playing Grits Grundell, the Arakakra rogue/bard. Now over to Trey.
I'm Trey O'Neill. I hope you enjoyed that 20 seconds of silence. I am playing a dwarf druid named Flint McShrimpton.
Hey, what up, baby girl? This is Andrew Danon playing Elon Musket, Warforged Gunslinger.
Why are you making audio editing harder for yourself?
I don't know.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard the Sixth, the Human Ranger.
Hey, this is Boyd again, and I still got a baby dick.
For anyone who couldn't hear, Boyd just said he has a baby dick.
Oh, that's
Pornhub
canon.
username
That's
checks
canon
out.
now.
Yeah, not his character. His person has a baby dick.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
Thanks for that update, Charles. Who wants to do a recap for us this week?
That would be me.
Not that he wants to.
I wasn't going to drink another beer, but now I am.
Get on our level?
You deserve it.
Yeah, do it.
Treat yourself.
So, in the last episode of Bards and Nobles, we were still just dicking around in Gardoon.
Baby dicking around.
Baby
Am I
dicking
right?
around.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Gotta lean in.
Maybe you were.
With a baby dick, you definitely have to lean in.
Go deeper. I don't have any more.
You know, I'm going to pee-pee for that move.
I don't like that.
Pokemon deep cut.
We have derailed so fast.
That's Pokemon No.
That's Pokemon no means no.
All right, continue with the recap.
So, Baron got an awkward hug from Baron Sr. The Beauregards tried to eat Madison. But the Beauregards indebted
Flint.
Shrimp.
Okay.
I always get you two mixed
That
up.
one Druish guy.
That one Druish guy. Yeah.
Wow. I'm Drew-ish.
You're so drewy.
Wow.
Anyway.
I'm right here.
So some jiggery pokery happened, and Madison is now back with us.
You can't say that.
I can say jiggery pokery.
You definitely can't say it twice.
He's going to double down on that.
Say it one more time. I want to see what you summoned.
No, man, we're taking it back.
It's like, no. I have a Druish best friend, all right?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that's all about, but okay. So we got Madison back. Madison's got a dope ass kind of throw quilt for him. And we were getting ready for a cocktail party. That's pretty much all that. Oh, and Grits was profiled earlier in the city.
This is the worst recap I've ever heard.
You don't know that for
including
sure.
my own.
You'd have to look at all the statistics.
That's
Look
true.
at the averages, the national average.
No, he said I was the only bird person around.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So,
Anyway.
it's roughly, this is what you guys know, all right? It's roughly an hour until the party starts. The party is being hosted at the Prescott
God
Estates.
dang, I hate this place.
All right? This cocktail party, which is the night before the event known as the Hound's Call, is going to have one of its purposes is to meet all the different hunters, as in the hunting parties that are going to participate in the event tomorrow. Two, it's kind of a who's who of not just Gardoon, but also a couple different high-profile members from different cities, such as Anvilmark, Kingsford, maybe Dragon's Maw, Sedlio. So some pretty high-profile people are going to be there.
Any Canacappus people?
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it's about an hour away. You've all got your outfits squared away so far. What are you guys doing? Anything else to prepare?
Elon.
Hey, Grits. I hear the party tonight is at the Prescott residence. I feel like you give your cloaca some exercise in their establishment.
Oh, I mean, if his mom's there, for sure.
I meant, like, you wanted to, like, shit on their cars and stuff, so.
They have cars?
He had a hover bike.
Wait a second. Someone explain to me what a cloaca is, because you're saying it's cloaca, and I think it's one thing, and now you're talking about shit. I don't.
It all comes out of the same hole. That's all you need.
Anyway, before we get anywhere started, Elon, can we divide up the gold we got from the dungeon?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can just divide up all the gold that I have between everybody.
If that's what you want to do, then that's fine too.
I mean, honestly, I'm tired of carrying it around. Carry your own damn shit. So,
hey, Baron, you guys wouldn't happen to have an extra backpack around, would you?
I mean, I'm sure we do. I'm not sure where at. And are we still at the Beauregard residence, or have we pulled up?
You're in the guest house.
Have you checked the backpackatorium?
Backpacatorium.
I'm sure a servant would be able to locate you one.
I'll just go with one. I haven't had a chance to tour. Let me get a look at your place.
Yeah.
I'll just talk with a servant. You can show me where it's at.
Yeah, I'm sure a servant would be able to track one down easily.
Thank you.
At this point, Kibe looks like this.
Nice.
He's a black man.
You describe that for our listeners.
Non-video listeners.
Yeah. So if you're listening,
Google
go
Django.
to www.youtube.
Got him.
Got you.
What's our link? Go ahead.
Bards and Nobles are...
Bards and Nobles are?
Anyway.
There it is.
I like to thank our new sponsor, YouTube.
Nope.
No, okay, so
I wish
you're
your tube was
listening.
sponsoring us.
Think Django Unchained blue outfit. He's got like crushed velvet, frilly.
Almost like an Austin Powers look.
Yeah, like Austin Powers. He's got like the frilly, like white ruffles coming out where his chest is. He's got like right where his elbows are. He's got like little tassels that it's tied off, cinched at the elbow. It's also cinched at the knees.
So they're
crustaceans
breeches.
they're breeches, and then white tights, which go down to blue and white penny loafers.
Jordans?
Yeah, you guys all need to thank the Beauregard seamstress, because everything is bespoke and perfectly fitted.
But is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a hat?
Did she give me my custom
Is there a hat?
coat?
Kibe?
Yeah.
Whoa!
There is.
Yeah, it's done.
I tip her 10 gold.
There's no hat because I'm lacking the head. To hold it.
She denies it, almost insulted at the amount.
I was like, I'm sorry, you did such incredible work. Someone's going to charge me way more for this, and you did a better job quicker. Like, I feel like I need to reward you.
She's like, oh, honey, I'm worth way more than that. And then she walks off.
Sorry, it's 200 gold.
With that, I just divvy out 2,000 gold pieces per person.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Loft for Sale.
I would like to point out that 500 of Baron's gold goes to me.
Well, he can take care of that. I'm not your Bucky.
But my Bucky?
But you are.
Bookie, right.
Yeah.
I go to Baron to collect my 500 gold.
I mean, I give it to him. A bet's a bet, sir. I didn't believe you could read those runes, but, in the end, you proved right. At the very exact last option, you proved that you could read those runes.
Here's some salt.
Thank you. And I tell Baron, I would very much like an audience with your father, actually, if I may.
I mean,
if you could secure that for me.
I can rarely secure that for myself, but I'll see what I can do.
All right. Baron, I know things have been rough between us just because of, trying to fit a new group together. But I know that you went out to try to find Madison. I heard about it. I didn't see it, obviously.
For obvious reasons.
Didn't have a face, no.
Yeah.
That was a scary time.
But, man, I owe you one. I might owe you two. I don't even know. But
About 30,000.
No, man, you're the only reason we were able to secure Wave.
yeah.
So,
Well, I mean,
you risked your life.
I can't begin to thank you enough for risking yourself, risking your well-being, and being honest in that situation. And if you need something from me, you ask me.
Okay.
I mean,
like I
a
need
gentleman's
about-
wager is a gentleman's wager.
Sure. No,
I'm definitely going to take this
absolutely.
500 gold. But if you need something else from me, you let me know.
No,
Use
Baron's
about
like, I need
1,000
about
gold.
500
the 500 gold is yours to keep. You earned it. But no, I feel indebted to you for the sacrifice that you gave in the cave back there. You and Grits both. To be honest, I had my doubts about y'all's loyalty to the cause, but y'all both proved me wrong back there, and I'm a man who can admit when he's wrong, and I was wrong about you, Shrimp. You're a good man, and you're a hero to this kingdom.
That's those are words I never thought I would hear said about myself, but it's
I'm a butter your bread.
that. I don't think I
You
really.
notice Elon standing awkwardly close as you guys are having this conversation.
I'm following a servant to the backpackery.
He's just eating some charcuterie that's been served up in the guest house.
Is he talking to you what he's eating or me?
No, he's talking to you. He doesn't
Okay.
even need to eat. He's just doing it to contribute to the awkwardness.
I do my best to ignore that, and I say, Baron, again, I can't thank you enough. I count you as a friend, and to be honest, I don't know about Grits either anymore. And I reach my hand out for him.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
And I shake his hand and I say, okay, well, let's go enjoy some drink at this party, eh? Let's
slip-
drink the Prescott's dry.
All right, challenge accepted. Are we at the Prescotts now? Or are we still at the
You guys are
Bards?
still at your party.
I would
You
like
haven't
to
gone
say-
back.
No. We teleported.
I mean, you're still at your guest house. the
I would
Bear
like
Guard.
to go to the seamstress to collect my outfit. And,
She's already delivered it.
Okay. And Madison's outfit.
Sure.
All right. I go to deliver that to Madison.
All right. Some
He's not
servants have already outfitted it on him.
All right. So I go to check him out. I'm
Yeah.
like, you look good, man. You look good.
He looks majestic AF.
I cast Speak with the Animals again, and I'm like, how do you like it?
He's like, dude, these are sweet.
I know. Like, it's like really comfy, right?
Yeah, he kind of does like the pony prance.
Yeah, I know. Right, like it's like
Back
it's
to
like
Django, baby.
it's so like fitted, but at the same time, like you're like free to move around.
He's
right?
like, no, watch this.
yeah.
And he does a spin,
You see it?
and then
Oh.
he bows.
Oh shit! Give me a moonwalk. Give me a moonwalk.
He's terrible at it. He tries, but he's just like,
But like I'm
sorry,
being-
I'm not used to this
no,
yet. It's
I'm being
kinda tight.
positive, and I'm like, because this is Thriller. Yeah. So
Copyright.
I try on my new clothes, my clean
Yeah.
white shirt. I got my blue.
You guys are balling and ready for the club. Like, you guys look good.
bright blue with brown trim. Like
Oh, you guys are
Kneeling
matching.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
He's part of
got
the
that-
family.
You got that Dookie Brown on you too?
It's a light blue jacket with dookie brown trim all over, fitted just right. It fits over my armor that has the beer stitched on the front of
The
it.
beer
Yeah.
gut.
No, just the beer. It's a deer beer. Deer bear.
Deer bear.
It's a bear with deer antlers.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are all ready. The matriarch and patriarch of the Beauregard family they're already on their way to
Gotcha.
the Prescott's house. They pull up a fucking extended cab carriage for you guys. They've got the party carriage for you.
Limousine.
Which, although on the outside looks very classical carriage with like white accents and like wooden carvings and stuff. On the inside is very advanced and state of the art. It's got lights and stuff and drinks and everything.
Hear that? Drinks are high tech, guys.
But it's got like a little bar in there.
So, did anything happen between, how did my interactions with my family go? I haven't seen them in close to over.
That's true.
Close to a year.
Kind of skipped over that. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Hot dang! I may succeed. 17.
17. It was 15. Your wife was happy to see you. At first, she was kind of upset that you haven't been home in so long. It's been what?
Bastard!
How long has it been?
It's been about a year and 2+ months. I mean, measuring by Barov standards.
Right. No, she's just happy that you're alive and safe and that you're seeing them. You got to spend time with most of your kids. Your oldest was not there. He's, how old is he?
Well, he's Amelia's boy, so he's a little bit older than any of the ones that I've had with my current wife, Samantha. So I would say that he's probably close to 26.
Sure. Which at that
still
point,
lives at home?
I still live at home.
He lives in the Beauregard estate.
Yeah.
So, but he's been off with his own friends. She lets you in on what they've been doing the past year.
My character's like 50.
He's been building his own reputation as a hunter. Him and his friends started a brewery. He's been growing out his man bun.
Oh no!
I was just gonna say he's got a man bun.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's the one Beauregard out of the entire line of firstborns that like kind of doesn't like guns. He's more of a bow and arrow kind of person.
Guns kill people.
That boy ain't right.
But yeah, so he's out. But you got to spend time with all the other kids, and they're all happy to see you. They asked about your adventures and asked about being a Dawnguard and what that's been like.
Well, I regale the tale.
Sure. So yeah, time for the cocktail party at the Prescotts.
Alrighty.
Can I have a moment with the servant where I'm following him to the backpackery?
Oh yeah, sure. He's like, can I help you, sir? You're really close to me.
Just got a couple of questions.
I'm a butter
Sorry.
your bread.
My depth perception's still off. I don't know.
No problem.
I was an elf a couple of weeks ago.
So did you want a moment with me?
Are you guys? You're paid servants, correct?
Well, I mean, they take care of our lodging. They take care of our food. And yes, I mean, obviously they do pay us. It's not like I'm enslaved or anything. I'm on contract for another 4 years.
Okay. Just checking.
Indentured, if you will.
Triggered. All right. Do the Beauregards, are they a good family to work for? Are they good? Are they good people?
I mean, they're very high standing and well renowned within Gardoon.
Philanthropic.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he tries to say philanthropic. He's like Phil. They're Philharmonic and
they're full on.
But are they?
They're full on harmonics.
Yeah, full on harmonics.
But are they good people? Do they treat you all right?
Well, I mean, Master Beauregard is not the friendliest person, but I mean, they don't mistreat us. Is if that's what you're asking?
Between dogs, baby.
I mean, between me and you,
yeah,
I grew up more on your end of the spectrum as far as status goes than I did theirs, and so I hold a little bit of a grudge towards Baron's type of people, if you know what I mean.
He's like, I'm not sure I do, sir. This is a job. Like, I can walk away whenever I want.
That's good to hear. I didn't have that choice growing up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine, and I was going to have a word with Baron.
Is that what it's like for all bird people?
Like I told you, I was an elf a couple weeks ago. I haven't always been a bird person.
Wait, what? What?
I died in a dungeon. They did some resurrection magic.
His eyes go wide, and he's like, "Holy shit, you died!" And at that point, he like looks around, like, I mean, you died?
Yeah, a vampire fucking killed me.
Oh
like
my
shoved me off a
At that
cliff.
point, I
and
pulled a vampire out of my pack. This guy did it.
Yeah,
me
man,
the nearest
it's
court.
pretty great. That's honestly why I asked Baron for you to show me to the equipment room. I gotta get some new equipment. and stuff.
I gotcha. No, they're the best employers I've ever had.
Awesome, man. That's good to hear. I didn't like Baron at first. I've come to warm up to him a lot. I think he's a good dude. I would hate to see that he was mistreating people under him, or he was a bad employer, or he was, just plain enslaving people.
I gotcha. Well, I mean, slavery's been outlawed for like the past 300 years.
Here in Gardoon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. That's good.
Okay.
It's not this. It's not the same way in other places.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. We're
Anyways,
Working
here's
on
the
eliminate-
backpack area.
where's the equipment to put in the backpack?
What equipment did you need?
Looking for an explorer's pack.
Sure. He talks to the quartermaster, and they're just like, "Yep, we've got all the default starting character equipment right here."
And I know that Baron speaks thieves' kit. Do you have any thieves' tools?
And he kind of winks at you like overzealously. He's like, "Yeah, we've got stuff like that. We've got the best." And like they go and bring out like really the most generic off-brand like lock-picking tools and things.
Sam's
like that.
Club.
Like how many how many lockpicks would you say?
It's the greatest value lockpicks.
But how many?
Greatest value.
You get 3.
God damn it.
They're like,
Like that number is just going to fade into obscurity. And like when you're picking a lock 6 months from now, we're not going to have any clue how many you had.
I keep track with it.
Liar.
No, that would
Roll
be,
deception.
That would be in the music room.
God damn it. I was like, all right, thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm gonna go. Would you mind taking this back to my room in the guest house? I gotta go meet them to go to the.
Of course, sir.
Thank you so much, guys.
cock.
I thought we were
Do you
already
guys-
at the.
I mean, everyone, yeah.
Can I tip you guys? Because I tried to tip the seamstress and she was like super freaked out by it.
He's like, "Oh no!" He says it very loudly. He's like, "No, we can't accept any tips, sir."
And I wink at him and
And he winks back.
I slide. I hand both of them 5 gold.
All right, they take it.
They don't even know they take it.
So
You were
skip
so
forward.
good.
You've joined the rest of them. You arrive at the Prescott Manor, which is it's a little smaller than the Beauregard estate, but it's definitely newer. So they've got like more modern architecture, more straight edges, more open spaces. The feng shui is very different.
Got that new money.
Yeah,
Exposed brick and.
yeah.
A lot of shiplap.
Yeah.
As you pull up,
It looks
there's-
gaudy.
as you pull up, there's already a lot of people just standing around, and everyone give me a charisma check. And just add your charisma.
Nat 20, baby. 8.
Can I get anything for my
For your noble, your
5.
courtier?
Yeah.
Courtier?
my elegant courtier?
Sure, yeah, you get your proficiency.
Sweet.
5.
Jeez.
20.
Okay, so 20. Who all rolled over 15? I just need 3.
18.
Nat
21.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a pretty warm reception. There's actually a bunch of people that recognize you guys. They're like, oh,
The Dawnguard.
yeah, some whispers like, oh,
Some fancy
that's the
motherfucker.
Dawnguard. I saw them in Sedley at the Day of the Dawn, and blah, blah, blah. There's people whispering as you guys
Who's
are
the
making your
fucking
way in.
bird?
Yeah, that must be their servant boy or something.
Also, I spent
Damn.
most of the day training Wolf Pup to do downward dog.
Oh, okay.
So he's like
In the middle
bowing
of
at
this
everybody.
fancy party.
All right. You guys, is he with you? Did you bring your backpack or did you leave him at the house?
Does he fit in the backpack?
No,
At this point,
I trained him to heal.
he can't hide in the backpack. He's always sticking out.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm dressed the nines.
Okay,
I
all
look
right.
Fucking.
Who all brought their
good.
weapons with them?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't bring my rifle, but I've got daggers on my forearm. From
Okay. Anyone else?
I did not bring any weapons.
Okay.
I only brought my golden dragon side sword.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
His or Nate?
Correct.
Not good.
That is not a number.
Yeah, it is. It's below 0.
5.
You brought both your dragon sword and the black space
Black Razor.
black razor
Is that Black Razor? What was
sword.
his name?
Yeah. Both of them are sheathed, however, but you brought both of them with you.
Very nice.
You tried to leave Black Razor there, but something just compelled you not to.
Yeah, something.
Sweet.
Yeah. At the door, the two doormen are like, "Oh, Dawnguard, welcome." And they kind of stop Kibe and Grits. Sorry, sirs, you can't bring those inside the Prescott home.
I attack them.
All right. Go ahead and roll attack.
I step back, and as he's attacking me, I walk on in.
Good distraction.
Good distraction,
Kibe.
Kibe.
No. You notice both of them are. They're both tieflings. Nice long, like Angus-style horns on their heads. Just like, excuse me, sirs. I'm sorry, you cannot bring those inside.
I'm sorry. It was requested the Prescotts we bring these. Our weapons are. And it's hard for you to understand. They're trinkets of the king.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to understand. Why would it be so?
Because just saying a weapon is a trinket of the king, we're here to show them off. When I say that, not a lot of people comprehend the king needing these.
All right,
weapons.
give me a persuasion check. Are you doing anything,
Where are the
Kibe?
other shards? They're all in the back.
I assume you guys left them at the house?
They're in the back of holding, right?
Nope. I handed them all out to people. You have Whelm, he has Black Razor, and he has Wave.
Shit,
So you have a rapier and the trident with you?
I have a rapier, a dagger, and the trident. I'm walking with the trident.
Yeah, no. They're like, sorry, you can't come in like
Then
that.
I also have mine as well.
Okay.
That's a 27.
Fucking Grits armed
Okay.
to the teeth.
He looks at the other guy. He's like,
Dagger.
all right, you can come in. You two, you're going to have to leave those out here.
I say, this isn't a weapon. This is
I walk on in.
a shard of the ruin machine. Mr. Prescott himself.
They
would
look
love
at
to
each
see
other.
I
this.
say, all right, gentlemen, and I rub the symbol of the Dawnguard, and I say, these are things the king wants to be seen.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Both of us?
Are you helping him?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you can do it at advantage then.
Advantage,
He's
all
helping
right.
you.
Persuasion.
Wolf
I would
Pup
actually-
is bowing.
17.
Oh, Wolf was back at the house.
No, he's with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
bowing. He's doing downward dog all
I
day.
gotcha.
I say, with the 17, I
Yeah.
say, I assure you, there will be no reason for them to become unsheathed.
One of the bigger guys, in an attempt to save face, he's like, "All right, just make sure you don't pull them out. All right, just come on in, guys. Welcome to the Prescott estate."
You have my word.
Do they wrap like when you go to a con? They put like that tape on it or whatever.
No, they don't. They don't safety check it or anything.
There's a zip tie on the trigger.
What were you gonna say, Baron?
I was going to ask, at the opening of this ceremony, is it typical that there are executions?
What?
I immediately
fuck
chopped
kind of
Baron's head
city is
off.
Not during this.
Yeah.
But during the Hound's Call, yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was just curious when.
Yeah, I gotcha.
What the hell kind of city are we in?
So you guys, you head inside, and this house is nice. Like they've got there's lots of people. There's a who's who of
There's an Xbox over there.
nobles, and there's influencers like from.
Would you say
Siblio.
there's bards with these nobles?
a number of them?
Roll credits.
Well, as I walk in, I hand both the guards. I slip them both like 10 gold and be like,
Okay.
I appreciate your understanding. I mean, these my fellow Dawnguard are protecting the shards for the king.
Yeah.
So they can't leave their person. Thank you for understanding.
Okay. All right. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. Think nothing of it. Just please make our jobs easier. There's no trouble tonight.
I will help you guys as best I can.
Okay.
I yell back, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
So you guys head inside, and normally the party is for, like I said, the different hunting groups to kind of meet who they're going up against the next day, and then also a number of like the high level influential people just kind of do a little meeting, a little elbow rubbing, a little minor politicking and stuff. As you guys go inside, first off, you notice the Shimmering Knights are there. You notice Eustace Barnabas Prescott. He's off. He's talking, and he has the attention of a group of people. He's in the middle of telling some story, and everyone's reacting and laughing. A number of the other Shimmering Knights that kind of work under him or with him are standing around him. Flint, you out of the large crowd, you actually pick out a familiar face. You see a dwarf. You don't think he's seen you yet.
It's the vampire.
You notice him. Give me a history check.
It's a fancy ass vampire.
History?
Yeah, intelligence modifier.
Okay. Then that is a 13.
13.
Does that have to do with rock?
No.
Okay.
You can't remember the name. You can't recall his name. He is a dwarf, and you remember him from Canicapitus, and you remember a thieving guild that tried to recruit you shortly after you joined the Red Right Hand, and it was like a dwarves only club. Their name was the Pix or something. You recognize his face just kind of moving around. You see him.
Is he close enough for me to go talk to him?
Sure. You guys are just walking in, so I'm just giving you everyone that you see.
I feel like everything's within walking distance.
But like,
if you got the time.
I don't know, man. This place is really nice. It's probably the nicest place I've seen in the last 24 hours.
It's a real hard burn on the person who raised your elk back.
Yeah. No, I don't know where that guy lives. He's a mysterious scale man in a cloak.
Elon, you happen to notice one other Warforged. All right?
Really?
And he seems to be following around two gnomes that are kind of like on the second story. Like it's a wide open. There's like a dance floor in the middle. It's just like a wide open room, receiving room, I guess. Mm-hmm. But on the second floor, you see one Warforged who seems to be standing like a statue. He's just perfectly still behind two gnomes that are talking to what looks like kind of looks like Eustace Barnabas Prescott, maybe his dad. You just see them talking up on the second floor. I said you guys saw the other Shimmering Knights, and then you see a couple different circles, people dancing, people talking, some people playing games, and you know that a lot of people use this night to either gain favor with the other with certain influential people that are going to be partaking in the games tomorrow. Or what are you guys doing?
I beeline for Eustace Prescott.
Is Amelia here? She's my first wife.
Your first wife? Yeah, I was about to say. No, she's not there.
She married to
great.
Preston?
I rest easy, and I seek out my son, the 7th.
Sure. He's actually kind of lounging around on like a couch. It's like a pallet couch. Like there's this whole area off to the side. Just outside, actually.
Gotcha.
You find him outside. There's a large, what's it called?
Hookah?
Hookah, thank you. Large hookah in the middle, and he's just lounging there. He's got his super tight jeans. He's got like his vest and like his overly large scarf on him.
Yeah,
got some big, thick, black rimmed glasses.
He doesn't have any spectacles, but he does have his huge man bun. And he's just talking to someone about his travels to the mountains.
I walk up
things he's seen.
and like make my presence known and see how he reacts.
He's like, he sees you coming, and he looks over at you, and he just kind of like gives you a nod, like, "What's up?" And then he's just talking to the two. Okay, the two like elf and tiefling girls next to him.
Gotcha. And I motion for him to come over.
Persuasion check
to come over.
While he's doing that, I'm going to make my way to that Warforged and those two gnomes.
2.
2. He looks up at you, and he holds a finger up, and he's just like, and then he just continues talking.
I walk over there, and I grab him.
Okay, you just pick him up.
Yeah, and I say, "Evening, ladies. Mind if I have a word with my son?" And I walk off.
Only you had grandpappy's neck. You just
obviously perturbed. He's just like, "What's up, Dad? See you decided to come back."
Yes, and I would just like to have a conversation with him about. We don't have to like get into details about it, but just talking to him about the games tomorrow and asking him if he would like to use the rifle.
Okay,
and like just talking to him about the games, see what his plans are for the games, and representing the house,
right?
And insisting on using a weapon.
Okay, he's like, no, I don't need to use those things. I've got it covered. All right, I try to uphold the true spirit of the hunt. All right, and so I think my my bow would definitely be good enough for the Beauregard family.
Dude,
Well,
your son's hipster.
It's good to see you, son. But do you think your father and I, or my father and myself,
Your father and I.
do you think my father and yourself disrespect the spirit of the hunt?
I'm just saying, pulling the trigger, bang, like right there. It makes it really easy and kind of like slaps the face of hunting. Like it's not even hunting anymore at that point.
No,
Point and click interface.
you are to carry the Beauregard name. Insulting the name prior to carrying it is not. You're not setting a good tone. I have faith in you that you will perform well.
All right. What are you trying to say to him? Like, what's the intent of your words?
Use the gun, damn it.
Yes, I'm trying to say to him is like, I would really like for you to use the gun, but I have faith in your judgment.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
I kind of wish I hadn't gone to talk to the Warforged now.
7.
7?
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to say is,
He's like, no. You and Grandpa had your time, all right? I'm going to show you guys what real hunting is.
And I tell him, all right, show me how it is. Prove me wrong.
He's like, yeah, I will. And then he walks off and he picks up his drink, which I assume is an IPA of some kind.
I feel personally attacked in all of this.
You should.
If I could grow a beard, I feel like you guys would just be making me.
You can grow a
For your
man bun.
beard and your man bun.
All
What's
right.
wrong with beards?
Elon, you walk
Yes.
up to the Warforged, and he's just standing there with his hands at his side. He's looking straight ahead. It doesn't look like he's looking at anyone or any spot in particular. He's just looking straight ahead.
I mean, with that information, it sounds
he in
almost
low
like
power
he
mode?
might be not infused with the soul, like what I am.
Give me
That's a harsh judgment,
kind
bro.
of like he's like a robot.
right.
Like,
Give me a
Wait, what?
Aren't you like a robot?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Wow.
Arcana, that would be a 23.
23. All right, as you're inspecting him, that's exactly what you believe. It looks like he's been animated, but not fully infused with a soul. And as you're kind of inspecting him, one of the gnomes approaches you. And he's like, oh, hey, oh, wow. And he just starts looking at you. Like, even without your permission, he's like looking at your undercarriage. And he's just like looking up. He's like, oh, you are a beaut. Who made you? What's your make and model number?
I just look at him as like, I made me.
He's like, oh, wait, what? How does that work?
And I regale the tale of, like kind of what happened.
35 minutes later.
Like 150 years ago or however long it was.
It's like, if you go to YouTube and listen to episode 1.
As you tell him this, he's like, oh God, why would you do that?
It was a need for the town that I loved. And honestly, I wouldn't do anything different.
What town was that?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Cobbless?
It was something like that, yeah.
No, that's what it was.
Yeah, okay, Cobbless. I told him it was it's been so long ago.
Yeah,
Cobbless.
He's like, I need to defrag my hard drives.
He's like, well, would you ever want your body back? We can make that happen. See, we've got these bad boys.
And he pats on top of the car.
No,
this guy can fit so many bodies.
He can fit so many souls in it.
He legitimately does. Like, he pats the Warforged and it doesn't react. And he's like, no, we if you're looking for some help, some home security, or if you need to defend your kingdom, we've got this. And he whips out a card, and it says Stuber Arms.
Interesting.
And it's from Anvilmark. He's like, no, we're the the Birov leading manufacturer of these right here. So we can get you out of that scrap heap that you're walking around in. And he goes to hand you his card.
Are you going to accept that insult?
I mean, I take the card and I say, I mean, yes, this body was built a while ago, but it served me well so far. I've actually been thinking of some upgrades. I actually wouldn't mind seeing kind of what you guys have available.
Yeah.
Either to augment my own body, or maybe even transfer over. I'll give you guys a look, and I asked him, like, do you mind if I inspect your creation? It looks immaculate.
Yeah. He's like, no, sure, yeah. Check this out, and he kind of whistles, and he kind of like makes these weird clicking noises, and he has it like it steps forward, it kneels down, leans its head forward, and it opens up. And he just kind of goes through this whole routine of like showing off like different parts of it. Yeah,
awesome.
I did that last night.
Remember, Elon, you are missing some dick parts.
Oh, I'm fully functional, baby.
No. You use some dick parts to make a bomb.
Oh, that's right.
So and remember, you said you can't use less dick. So
true. A whole dick.
He the other note walks up, and they're very they're almost kind of dismissive towards you. They're like, no, we've found out the perfect balance of sentience for these things, and these will hop as as high as you want them to. And he gives it a command, and it starts like hopping like a rabbit. And he's just like, so whatever the Dawnguard needs, we'll be there to provide.
How high are the ceilings here?
Vaulted ceilings, we'll say nice. 15 feet high.
Okay. I say
50. Say it.
I almost said 50.
Yeah, I mean, you can say 50. That's fine.
No, that would be the Prescott Tower.
So I see like the little bunny hops that he's doing. Yeah. I was like, that's cute, but I kind of feel like my design's better. I cast jump on myself, and then I jump up and touch the ceiling. Like, I leave a handprint in the ceiling.
Sure. Okay.
And then I come back down. I was like, I'll keep you guys in mind if I need some servants or something.
You jump and touch the ceiling, and like some people like kind of clap, and they're like, "Ooh, you're kind of gathering a little crowd." And you see the gnome who came up second, who's like, "All right, now go ahead and touch your toes. Can you do that?"
I mean, you extend your arms all the way around your back and touch your toes.
Strangling him in the process.
I mean, I can. I don't know what that would prove.
Oh, go ahead. Let's see it.
I feel like this is a trap.
He just wants to look at your toes. What a freak.
What a weirdo.
And as he says it, he snaps his fingers, and the Warforged that they had with him immediately bends over and touches its toes.
Like,
Eli, can you not touch your toes?
I mean, I can touch my toes.
Gonna pull a hand.
Can you?
You keep saying it, but I don't see you
I go
doing
and
it.
touch my toes. Jeez.
All right, you touch your toes.
Give me a toe touch.
He was like, and now the gnome, he turns away from me and goes to the guy he was originally talking to.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, see, what we offer, completely at your command, no
back talk.
Yeah, no back talk.
Sass
He's
free.
like, watch this. And he's like, all right, now go ahead and walk off the second floor. And he tells the other one to. And he walks off and he lands. And luckily he doesn't hit anybody. He lands, hits the ground on the first floor. He's like, can you survive a fall like that?
Is this the salesman from Iron Man 2? The guy who was making weapons?
Right?
Am I seeing all this? Like, I see the crash, right?
Where did you go? You said you went
I
straight
went to talk to Eustace.
Not yet.
Okay.
He's like, so go ahead. Can you match that?
I mean,
Do it.
I just look over the balcony, just make sure that it's clear, and I just kind of like move people out of the way, and I just gingerly just kind of hop down a little bit next to the.
But you land on your feet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, all right.
Graceful as fuck, of course.
3-point
Dexterity
stance.
saving throw.
Of course.
3-point hero stance.
Yeah, it's like a fucking hero landing. Let's see.
Goddamn Iron Man.
You said dexterity?
Yeah.
That would be a 15.
All right. So yeah, you jump down and land, and people are like clapping, like ooh, things like that. And you kind of overhear him talking. He's like, see, now the services that we offer, what we do is we don't give them full souls. You have a complete army at your command, and he's just selling him like essentially soulless warforged is what he's aiming at. And he's just at this point he begins ignoring you, and he's just talking to the guy that he's selling to. So what are you doing?
Interesting.
I don't understand why you're trying to compete with this man, Elon.
Well, I'm going to.
I have less of a soul in
You're
this
not
thing.
selling anything.
I start like looking, at the other Warforged.
Mm-hmm. At this point, he's making his way back up the stairs, going back.
Can I? I would like to try and see like, is it just like a partial soul, or is it like a soul that's been like restricted or contained in some way? Like they put a soul in there, but they put something in it that.
Gotcha.
Basically makes it a slave.
Based on what you rolled earlier for Arcana check, you'd have to essentially you'd have to interface with it to find out.
Interface with
it. Yeah. Yeah. Like you'd have to connect to it and go into the guts of
the
it.
matrix.
Yeah.
I was like, go there and be like, it's he's still talking to, I guess, Prescott Senior.
Yeah.
And I compliment him. It was like it's a fine piece of work. And if you're looking for just a dumb terminal to do what you tell it to do, probably work all right. But a true Warforged will serve your needs more than you need.
More than you need. All you need.
Serve your needs more than you need.
A true Warforged will be able to extrapolate what you want it to do. Like you can give it a mission, and it'll problem solve. It'll do things. Here, you have to hold their hands.
True AI.
Give me a persuasion check.
The goddamn Terminator.
I don't know. You're kind of like
disadvantage.
You got the Terminator over here, build Skynet.
Yeah, build Skynet. What am I rolling for again?
Persuasion.
I don't think you must know why you're rolling.
You said disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Persuasion. That would be an 18. So I have a -1.
He's like,
Fine, I'll buy you.
anyone see this 20? It's a 20, right? You see that? Can you read that?
It looks like a 2 to me.
All right.
It's a 20.
He kind of looks over at you, looks over at the other one that the gnomes are selling.
Yeah.
And he's like, come here, Awald. Let's go talk. And they go to another room. They go to a private room.
That's fine.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm just gonna shrug it off.
Making my way to Eustace.
All right.
I am currently looking for the
Lady Gardoon.
fanciest, most over-the-top dressed. I'm talking you got your white wig on, powdered face.
Yeah.
Also, I've powdered my face, and I have rosy cheeks.
I assume so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fitting in.
Naturally.
Do you have a powdered wig on?
No. Crabs don't have hair. You crazy?
That's what a wig is
That's
for.
what the wig is for.
Yeah, you right.
I'm just thinking like powdered wig, like eye stalk sticking out from under it.
You know what? Sure. I have a super long, like, judge wig on. Do I find said person?
Yeah, you see a person, and as soon as you make eye contact with her, it's a human female.
Okay.
All right. She's like, "Oh, you'd be perfect. Come here." She grabs you forward, and in this little group of people, there's probably 5 other people. She's like, "Have you ever played Goldfish before?"
I have the remains of Grandpappy's, like, burnt up handkerchief. I'm like, I do declare I was born with the goldfish.
She's like, okay, so will you play Goldfish for me?
Absolutely, madam.
Wait, for me?
All right. So she pulls you into the circle, and you see a large fish bowl of goldfish. There's like hundreds of goldfish in this thing. All right.
More
Dozens,
goldfish.
you say.
More goldfish than water.
Yeah.
I tried to ingest them.
Well, as soon as you reach for it, someone's like, whoa, not yet. Calm down. Everyone will start when it's time to start.
Chip, chop, chip. You were right.
So the rules of goldfish go as follows. Whoever can drink the most ale while keeping the most amount of goldfish in their mouth wins.
Okay.
All right. If you win this game, you'll definitely gain some favor, and you'll definitely increase the public perception of the Dawnguard in this area,
Okay.
in this city.
In goldfish.
All right? So the first round is 1 goldfish. All right. So you see the other 4 people, they pick their goldfish, put it in their mouth.
Do you lose if you eat the goldfish?
Yes.
It's going to take
You have to put the goldfish in your mouth.
Sweating.
You have to put the goldfish in your mouth, drink a beer, and produce the goldfish again.
Okay.
The each subsequent round you have to put more goldfish in your mouth.
Dear God.
Being a crab, I mean, I can regurgitate goldfish like nobody's business.
At will.
All right. So, you guys ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right. So everyone puts a goldfish in their mouth. You pop one in your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You have to drink.
Let's cut to the chase.
You have to drink a full mug of ale. So give me a Constitution saving throw to not accidentally swallow the goldfish.
Anything that's going to help me with this?
I think being a crab should just give you some bonus.
That's true.
Does he have proficiency?
Add your proficiency bonus.
Sweet. Oh, shit. 20.
Yeah, you 2 other
Nat 20, that is.
out of the 5. Let's say
I would like to regurgitate like 6 fish, even though I only put 1 in my mouth.
you do. You regurgitate the 1 goldfish and 5 other fish, but only 1 other guy got knocked out. All right.
Okay.
Are they not
Next round.
weirded out by the other fish? Like, oh shit, she got a ringer.
1 guy backs out, so there's 3 other guys.
He's like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm not playing this. At
That's a goddamn salmon he just pulled out of his mouth.
You've gathered quite a crowd. And she's cheering you on. She's like, yes, yeah, this is awesome. So this next round, you have to put 3 goldfish in your mouth.
Okay.
All right. So give me a Constitution saving throw to drink another beer and be able to keep those 3 goldfish in your mouth. This
All
will be
right.
a little higher.
Can
17.
Unnatural 20.
All right, you do it. Boop, boop, boop. You pop all 3 of them out your mouth, and there's 1 other guy.
All right.
You recognize it's not a guy; it's a female turtle. All right, it's a very large, humanoid-shaped turtle person,
Okay.
and you recognize her as Venusia. She is a part of the Shimmering Knights. She's the other one.
I feel like they're just copying us. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. She
I'm digging. I'm full in.
no, it just looks like a turtle. Turtles don't have memory glands or anything. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whoa, time out. Because in the Ninja Turtles, Venus de Milo totally has like
Venusia? Yes.
Shell boobies?
She got shell titties.
All right, they're like A-cup shell titties. All right.
So wait a minute.
I'm just
Can't
stating
find
facts.
a crab woman, but here we have turtle woman. Is that good enough? She got a shell.
She's definitely good enough for a one-night stand.
So it's you and her, and you guys are the last one. And at this point, the crowd has gathered, and they're like watching you guys playing goldfish. You have to put 10 goldfish in your mouth. You have to produce. Whoever can produce the most after drinking one beer wins.
Okay.
All right. This will either put the Shimmering Knights or the Dawnguard ahead in public opinion.
Wow.
A lot riding on this.
All right. I told you.
To declare.
So go ahead and give me one more Constitution saving throw.
I've been had this many goldfish in my mouth since I was 21.
Don't fuck up.
22.
All right. You guys both drink, and you're looking at each other straight in the eye. As you spit your goldfish out, you pull out 10. She pulls out 5.
Ha!
The crowd erupts. Everyone's like, oh, keep it. Dawnguard.
The Dawnguard.
Wait, is this a cocktail party full of our patrons?
Yep, they're there. They're all there.
Hooray!
I say huzzah, and I grab the thing of goldfish and I just drink all of it.
Okay. Everyone's like,
Grossed out.
they react positively. Hey, everyone cheers. Everyone's
We don't have to clean it up now.
going on and on about
I mean, he's
it.
a crab. I feel like they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Crabs be
It's
crabbing.
definitely a win for the Dawnguard. The chick you originally pulled at this point has already moved on. But Venusia comes up to you. She's like, that was pretty awesome. She kind of like gives you dap for that.
Very nice. I just kind of cock my arm out to her. What is your name, milady?
She's like, oh, I'm Venusia. I'm with the Shimmering Knights.
And I say, well, you are quite a lovely specimen, I must say.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever been to the small, quaint village of Topanos?
I never have. I've always heard the Savage Coast was lovely.
That's why they call it the Savage Coast.
Come with me, milady. I would like to whisper in your ear of finer things
Sure.
and crab-like things.
She goes along with you.
All right.
Naughty thing.
We try to find a dark
Damn it,
corner.
It's a play.
All right,
Trying to
no.
find our secrets.
You guys find a dark corner and you do whatever you will with her.
Damn.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Her eggs and all kinds of crab semen.
Wow. You guys find a private Prescott room and get to it.
You know what? Good for you, Key-Bay.
Shrimp and Max and Grits. What do you? Oh, I'm sorry, Grits. You walk up to Eustace and he's in the middle of telling a story about how him and the rest of the Shimmering Knights fought an epic climax of a battle over the city of Kingsford against a Council of the Void member. And he's just in the middle of telling this story. It's like they're flying through the air and the wizard threw lightning bolts at them and they dodged it at the last second. They were able to strike him down.
I just stand there like, I try to get his attention of me just fangirling over him. Be like, oh, that's so incredible. Oh, and like, I really ham it up
Okay, all right.
and wait for an opening for me to go and talk to him afterwards.
Shank his ass.
After he finishes the story, he was like, oh, Grits, is it? He comes up to you.
He recognizes him in bird form.
Shit, I forgot he was a bird. He says, oh, did you enjoy that story?
Of course, I love hearing the tales. The Shimmering Knights and the Dawnguard have been some of my heroes since they've been introduced. I've heard tell of you and the Shimmering Knights, and I wanted to come introduce myself. I am Russell Crowe, a new member of the Dawnguard.
There's no reason not to believe he was like a new member. That's kind of it kind of goes against tradition to introduce new members.
It was an informal thing. Unfortunately, it was the last request of Grits, my good friend. He passed away, unfortunately.
Give me a persuasion check.
$16.
He says, Grits passed away?
He did not make it out of the last dungeon that the Dawnguard were sent to.
They just don't make the Dawnguard like they used to.
He's like, well, I'm sorry to hear that the Dawnguard have, in under less than a year, have already lost a member. The Shimmering Knights, we've been doing pretty well.
So I've heard. That's why I wanted to come over. I know, and I kind of whisper to him, like, of course, Baron is who Baron is. So
it's like, oh, well, those Beauregards can't really count on them for anything.
So that's Grits would tell you the same thing if he was here to tell the tale. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, what brings you to the festivities tonight? Are you taking part? Are you taking part in the Hound's Call tomorrow?
I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I just had a chance to come to the Prescott Mansion. I heard that it was much, more modern than that old shack that Baron lives in. And I just thought it'd be a good opportunity to, rub elbows with the Shimmering Knights and kind of see how the other half live. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, like I was just telling these ladies over here, we had just slain Council of the Void collaborator in Kingsford. It was an epic battle over the city skyline. A wizard named what was his name? And he calls over one of the other Shimmering Knights. He says, "Theodore, come here." And he's like, "Oh, what was that guy's name again? Oh yeah, the wizard. He was Azrael Ilvek. Yeah, he was working on weapons for the council, but luckily we were there to stop him." And he just tells you the story of how, again, he goes back into storytelling mode, and he's just like, we were there, and we cast him out of his tower, and then we flew across the city as he threw lightning bolts, and blah, blah, blah.
I sit there, I wait, and I ham it up again, and I'm just like, thank you so much, Mr. Prescott. I wanted to come over and say thank you for having us, first and foremost. Thank you for what the Shimmering Knights do. Even though I am Dawnguard, I don't feel any opposition, because we all serve the kingdom.
Of course.
And I just wanted there to be a friendly, open banter between us. I don't want any old blood from them spilling over. I respect you. I respect what the Shimmering Knights do, and I just wanted to say thank you and reach out a friendly hand to you.
And he goes to shake your hand, and he holds onto your hand, and he says, and you're with the Dawnguard, correct?
Correct. We're all here somewhere.
He pulls you in close, and he says, tell the rest of them, we know. I know about your connection with Norik. I know about your connection with the Council of the Void. And he's just like, he's whispering this to you just between you and him. He's like, and you won't last much longer. And then he makes a scene, and he gives you a hug, and he kisses you on the cheek.
As he goes to kiss me, I whisper into him, he goes, that's what I really want to talk to you about.
All right, give me a persuasion check to see if he sticks around any longer.
So he kisses him on the cheek, but not the beak.
No, not the beak. Doesn't beak him.
22.
22. He was like, as he kind of leans back, he doesn't fully disengage, but he's like, what do you mean?
Can we speak somewhere privately?
Of course. Meet me on the veranda in an hour.
And I shank him.
And then I go to laugh, and I'm like, and I bow, and then I walk away, and I was like, this guy. Huzzah, everyone. And I just walk away.
All right.
Under my breath, I go, fucking asshole.
Shrimp and Max, what have you guys been doing this whole time?
After you, Max.
All right. Max is wearing just a regular black suit.
Sure.
With a white button-up shirt, no tie.
Okay.
And
casual as fuck.
Classy.
I guess the first thing I do when I arrive at the party is go.
Get sloshed.
I assume that
He didn't bring it. He didn't bring his sword, but he's still here to slay.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, he brought a sword.
Oh my god.
It's his.
It's concealed carry, baby.
It's his penis.
That's what I was heading.
Go on,
joke.
Max.
So I assume
Go
that
Max
there's
Stormcock
alcohol
over there.
here. and
Oh
so
yeah, plenty of it. It's free.
I go get a beer and then I casually mingle with the party goers.
Okay. All right. As you're mingling, someone pulls you aside and give me a history check. Intel.
Snort.
13.
You got Norked.
13. You recognize nothing other than that they're dressed in similar fashion as Eustace Barnabas Prescott himself. Very similar colors, very similar cut, very similar quality of clothing. It's a female human. She kind of pulls you aside, starts dancing.
She want that dude.
She's like, "Hey, do you want to play any games?"
Hide the sausage.
She says, "Apples to knives, catch hands," and then she emphasizes cockfighting.
Catch hands.
You want to catch these hands?
Do you want to fight?
She wants to fight her cock against your cock, is what I heard.
I don't want to get into any of that tonight. I just want to relax and have a good time.
I'm a pure soul.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Okay, that's fine. And as soon as she peels off, another person grabs you and kind of brings you into a group dance thing.
Twins
and the music changes because there's a band playing. And the elven woman that grabbed you, she's like, "Oh, the King's Dance. Do you know the King's Dance?"
Do I know?
Say
You
yes.
can dance if you
Say
want.
yes.
Say yes.
Just say yes.
Yeah, you
Sure.
bet.
All right. So she pulls you into it.
You bet your
and you
sweet
notice, like some type of High School Musical, everyone is kind of lined up in a certain way, and you
Okay.
find yourself among everyone.
I was fucking DDR. Get ready, bro.
Everybody, clap your hands.
They all immediately go almost in sync, go into a certain type of like line dance almost.
Okay.
Give me a-
Macarena.
Give me a performance check to see if you can keep up.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Do it. I haven't heard that song in forever.
Let's see.
I did
15.
charisma. Oh, okay. I was gonna say 15. Barely. You're barely able to keep up with her,
Okay.
but you've got a good gauge on everyone else, and she's kind of leading you. So she's doing stuff. Next, everyone kind of goes into a lift, almost.
Like an elevator.
And she's like, no, like a dance lift.
oh, okay.
What are
Yeah.
you, British?
So give me a
Wait, what do you mean by dance lift? I'm a little
Like
lost.
Dirty Dancing, bro. Just
like
where
the
you just
female
lift the
jumps
girl
up and the
up.
girl.
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
I got
You
it.
put your hands in her
she's like-
hoochie.
It's
She's
as
like-
if you had the time of your life.
She says, "Okay, go lift me."
I lift her.
Give me a performance check, but with strength modifier.
Okay.
You put her hand in her coochie and lift her above her head.
The time of my life. What's that?
Oh,
that automax.
So
and you drop her on her face.
I rolled a nat 1.
Yep. You go to lift her, but you guys fall. Like she tumbles head over, like behind you, and falls onto the ground.
Blaming on her being fat.
Immediately, she's embarrassed and she's like trying to push.
I
push you away.
apologize and I try to help her up.
Okay, all right. You help her up.
Yell that she's fat.
You notice everyone else just kind of does like this spin move with their partner.
Spin your
do you try
partner
to
too
copy
and
it?
throw.
Yeah.
All right, give me a performance check with dexterity.
Don't drop her now. Dozy do.
Donald Dropper.
19.
All right. You guys are able to do it. You spin her and dip her with everyone else, and the song ends. And she kind of like fixes her dress afterwards. She was like, "Oh, thanks, I guess," and then begins walking away. She just separates from you.
All right.
Max just lets it happen.
And you just go on dancing, I guess, or hanging
Yeah, I
out with people?
continue like mingling.
All right, Shrimp, what are you doing?
Can I see the other dwarf?
Yeah, at this point, you have a feeling that he hasn't caught up to you, or he hasn't seen you yet.
All right, where is he right now? I have eyes on him.
Right now, he's just kind of standing on the edge of where the wallflowers are, I guess, and you can definitely recognize his eyes. He looks like he's scoping people out.
Okay. I just go and walk up to him. I drop by the bar. I grab 2 drinks and I walk over to him. I stand next to him. I say, "What's going on, buddy?" As I hand him a drink.
All right, you hand him the drink. And you look at his eyes, and his eyes widen with recognition, and he's like, "Oh, hey, it's been forever. I haven't seen you since Auntie's birthday." And immediately you pick up he's speaking in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah.
And basically, he begins talking to you, and he's like, "So why are you here, Shrimp?" And he recognizes you by name, and you remember his name. It's Winfred.
The worst dwarf name ever.
Say, oh, Winnie.
Now everything comes flying back to you. You remember he tried to recruit you as part of like an all dwarf gimmicky thieves guild called the Picks, short for pickaxes.
Yeah.
It was a play on words because like picking people's pockets.
There's a lot of Richards in the Picks.
Yeah.
I say, in Thieves' Cant, I acknowledge him and I say, how are the Pixies? How are they?
He kind of takes it as he takes it in stride. He can handle the bants as he's like, "Oh, we're doing great. We're actually here on a job if you're interested."
A job? I mean, what are we doing? We picking pockets? We doing a little 3-card Monty? We doing a little
He's like, not quite, and he points up to the second story. And up on the balcony you see Lady Prescott, who in her black gown that's kind of shimmers, she has a necklace that just glistens in the light, like perfectly nestled in her bosom. And he's like, no, you see that? We're hitting the Prescott vault. And you look at her and you recognize the type of gemstone that is mostly apparent on her necklace as a large, almost easily 4 or 5 pound agate.
Agate, you say?
Yeah. It's a very rare gem. And he's like,
how much is it worth, do I think?
About 1 gate.
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Like I could resurrect how many elks with it?
I think it's Awaken.
Yeah.
That's the Awaken spell.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But he's like, yeah. And he essentially tells you that the score is the Prescott Vault.
I was like, all right, well, I mean, and I as I hand him a drink with my left hand, I put my other drink, I put the drink that I'm carrying in my left hand, and I extend my right hand, and I say, I would hate for you to be caught red-handed. What kind of cut would you offer me?
He's like, he extends his hand, and he's like, well, I'm sure we can pick and choose among the spoils. In essence, he's kind of proposing a joint venture between the Picks and the Red Right Hand. And you know that among the underground jobs do have a little prominence attached to them. So it's like if it's known that the Picks work with the Red Right Hand, it kind of gets around. It's like, oh, they're in good standing, things like that.
So is it a thing where they're reaching up to the Red Right Hand?
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm doing them a favor.
Absolutely.
But I don't know if
I mean, he's got all the info so far.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I do you this favor,
I got a +11 to sleight of hand. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I've got a guy here. If I do you this favor, I mean, what does the hand get? Because the hand's working on some. I can't tell you about
Deep
it.
shit.
Yeah.
But it's some bigger stuff than, picking pockets and, dusting holes, as it were.
He's like, whoa. We've been out of that game for a while. No, this is a big score. This will help both of us.
Both of you say.
I'm in.
I mean, all right. You know what? It's been a while since I've let my sticky fingers do some work. So, all right, my guy will do it for you. He'll get it to you, but we're gonna need a big cut out of this.
He's like, well, I don't know. You have a guy. We've got several, and as he kind of points out, you notice pretty much every. He points out every prominent dwarf in the Prescott party. He kind of points them out, and they all look over at the right time and kind of nod at him.
It's like Ocean's 11.
Yeah, you're like, oh snap! Every other dwarf here is in on this.
Yeah, I go. I get it. Yeah, I saw him. You know where my guy is? Goddamn straight you don't.
I walk up to Shrimp being like, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
God son of a bitch.
We looking to fix your pockets or what? No, I'm
He's like, oh, is Toucan Sam your guy?
Whoa. That's copyright.
No. He's like,
I'm Russell Crowe.
he's like, no. The scales are balanced here and there, past and present. Essentially telling you it would be 50-50 between you guys.
All right.
They owe us a favor in the future.
I mean, 50-50. Okay. 50-50 and you owe me one. All right?
Give me a persuasion check
right.
on that.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
20 by math.
20. He was like, all right.
19 by C.
All right, how about this? Let me throw the red right hand a bone. And of course, it's all encoded in Thieves' Cant.
I can't help but laugh in common.
He's like, he's like, one in the hand, two in the bush. Essentially giving you guys 66 to 33.
Yeah. All right.
But while he says that, he lets you know it's a pretty big score.
So, all right. Well. All right.
They're sort of
What's my
snatch
slice
of
in
purse.
this? What do you need?
He begins like, do you agree to the
66, 33?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who the other 1%'s going to, but sure.
I'll agree to order
guys-
66.
You guys shake on it, and as he goes into telling you the details of it, we zoom out. We see Elon walking away from the other Warforged, who just silently follows the two gnomes. We see Baron walk away from... Who are you talking to, Lance?
The seventh.
That's right, you and your
Man
son.
bun.
He goes back to his
Entourage.
his homebrew as he's drinking. We see Grits moving away from Eustace Barnabas Prescott, but then kind of hanging around the veranda. We see Kibe and Max just talking to the different groups of people.
He's banging.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Something special.
No,
prepared for
you
her,
are in a
too.
dark corner talking to Venusia,
He ain't talking no more.
the muscle of the Shimmering Knights.
I got a little something special I prepared here for her too.
Oh, okay. What are you guys doing?
We done the deed.
Oh, gotcha.
This
All
is
right.
the sticky corner we're in.
All right. Yeah, you guys are in the
Um,
terrarium, I guess.
Yeah. So before I depart, I want to butter her sauce a little bit. I want a Shimmering Knights Dawnguard love,
Baby?
not baby. We ain't talking about babies. No, she ain't that.
Turtle crab, baby.
No, we just want a little love thing going here.
Okay, all
A little
right.
Romeo and Juliet, if you will.
Sure.
It's the Montagues and the
Do
Capulets.
you divulge any information about what the Dawnguard's been doing?
No. I'm going to try to
Get info
romance
from
her
her
with her. I wrote a haiku for her.
Oh shit! How does it go?
A beauty in shell, your eyes of night's diamonds. Let's see, what was that word I wrote?
Crabs and pencils just don't get along.
Scales.
It's so hard to hold.
Scales I shall recall. That's actually a haiku.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Right on.
Damn, my pants are off.
This will be how much information she's giving you about what the Shimmering Knights have been up to.
So, yeah.
Can I say, I like how much Aaron emotes to the camera.
just to read it all, because I wrote it a little while ago and then I forgot what it was. A beauty in shell, your eyes of night sky diamonds.
Yeah.
Scales I shall recall.
Okay.
Damn. So persuasion, we say?
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Yeah, she's as far as you know, she's spilling what the Shimmering Knights have been up to for like the past few months.
Nice.
Just kind of letting you guys know what Varys has been having their group doing, the different missions they've been on, what they've been working towards. And it's mostly been attacking Council of the Void strongholds either in Sedlio or in the city of Kingsford. And she keeps going into that information. Now at that, we zoom out of the Prescott estate and we end the episode right there.
I want to know what's on the veranda.
All your turtle panties are wet.
Yep.
What I'm talking about. Do you have any?
I know all about Venus, the turtle. Like her name was Venusia.
I wanted to make sure you were like, oh, she doesn't have to.
Brian is well aware of turtle titties.
Brian, hit us with a line.
So, do we have any fan mail questions?
Yes, we do.
All right. What you got?
Hello, Bards. You guys are killing it with the podcast, and I look forward to it every week. I started listening a while back and pretty much binged the Kraken Adventures. That's called the Iron Bastard Saga.
No, it's the Kraken Adventures.
Yeah, you're right. As a new DM with a group of brand new players, I've learned a lot listening to your show, and it has helped us improve with every session. I just got one of your shirts, which is insanely comfy, and a few of your stickers have just arrived as well. They're going to be handed out to my players as prizes for solving puzzles and stuff.
Nice.
Why don't we
Also-
get prizes, Brian?
Yeah, where's our prizes?
The DC is set too high for you guys, apparently. I'm going to have to lower that moving forward.
Thank you.
Also, took your recommendations and bought some Kraken dice, and they've been making it real hard on my players ever since. Keep up the great work, guys. R.I.P. Grandpappy's Net. Cheers, Sean. P.S. I'm thinking about sending some West Coast beer your way. Favorite character? It's a toss-up between Crabman, and Bird Grits. Where are you from? He is from Oregon.
Awesome.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. We look
Also want to
forward
point
to
out,
Portlandia.
I'm really excited that people are liking me as much as Kibé now.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Just because you ain't falling behind doesn't mean you're catching up.
All I'm saying is the way to go is make yourself a weird animal hybrid, and the fans love you.
I think, real talk, I think Flint's a close second. You're like a distant third.
You got hate mail last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm polarizing. That's how good I am.
oh, if polarizing counts, then Baron's by far the favorite. Everybody hates
No, because it's all negative.
Nah, man, I get some positive. I get some love.
I'm just glad we get any love at all.
That's
Thank
how I
you
feel.
guys.
Hey, I'm looking super.
To be
forward
honest,
to
Brian
this.
Brian gets the most love out of you.
I'm looking super forward to this West
love on
Coast
Brian.
beer. Send that our way, man.
I'm looking forward to finding out what I'm going to find out on this veranda. I'm going to get out there and he's like, I fucking know your grits, you son of a bitch. And he's going to take me to jail.
I'm looking forward to where all this turtle love is going to take us.
Turtle babies.
Kerbals.
to the future.
To the future and beyond. I want
You've
her
got
to-
an inside.
Yeah.
They got it.
Little do you know, that was my plan. I was going to seduce Barnabas.
I can still have
Is that the animal?
Who wants that Prescott cock?
Prescott.
No, that was it's Eustace Barnabas Prescott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Aaron named his goat after his rival.
Wow.
No, to be honest with you, I named my goat, and then Brian told me later,
Yeah.
like in the episode 1, he was like, "Wait, you sure you want to name your goat Barnaby?" And I was like, "Yes." And then in episode 1, he was like, "Your rival, Barnabas."
No, I named him that like 2 weeks before that because like I think I had just watched.
Yeah, like we did not work on that.
Yeah, Voyage of the Dawn Treader with the Narnia book. Yeah, and that fucking annoying kid is Barnabas. Yeah, that's why.
Nice.
Dude, that first episode threw me for so much of a loop. A little inside for all of our listeners. Brian didn't consult with us on a lot of that. He just threw some stuff at us, and we was like, "Oh shit, I guess so." Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
and I
great.
threw my
What?
backstory at you. Suck
For
it.
the listeners, Brian doesn't consult shit with us. It just happens.
That's true. That is definitely
Yeah,
true.
whatever you guys
Part of the
give me,
magic.
like it gets thrown in eventually or somehow.
To be honest,
It
Brian
gets
doesn't
plugged in.
consult with himself a lot of the time.
That's true.
I call it quantum DMing. All right, nothing. Go on. Nothing is true until it happens on the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, and
one of these days,
Like that woman was not a turtle woman until 5 seconds before the contest.
Absolutely.
and that is the best thing that's happened so far. I'm pretty excited about these turtle people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm curious to see how the next one goes. I kind of thought we were going to reach the end of. Doesn't matter. All right.
The end of what, Brian?
end of
patrons,
everything.
right?
Yeah. And so on that note, we'd like to thank our higher level patrons.
If I can read
We
this
have
correctly,
Trevor,
Trimmer,
Austin, Tarken,
Alltech,
and Brett.
Thank
Torkin,
you.
and Breast.
Yep, that's exactly the list.
Torque and
But-
breast.
I'm also not wearing my glasses, so
Is Torken Breast like a purple nurple?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Anyway,
being our patrons
yeah,
and supporting
we really
us.
appreciate you sending
If
us
you would
money
like
for
to
this
join
dumbass
us
shit that we put
and
out.
and join the ranks of our patrons, you can go to
y'all got some weird
the
ass names.
website that Andrew will
Which
tell
is-
you.
Go to the website.
Patreon.bardsnobles.com since Aaron can never remember it. But yeah, we just launched our, I say just launched. It was like fucking 3 months ago or something like that. Discord server starts at the $2 level. It's pretty awesome. We've really enjoyed talking with the patrons. You guys have been awesome.
Gets me through my day job.
Yeah.
Come chat with
When I
us.
should be
ask us
working.
questions.
But yeah, and a huge thank you to all of our other patrons. You guys help us out with beer and studio upgrades. Hopefully, we'll actually.
Giving us a reason to keep doing this.
I mean, I'd keep playing. Honestly.
I play for free,
we were
Brian.
playing anyway.
That's true.
So
That's
I
what
just
makes
wouldn't
it so
record it
great.
and put it on the internet.
yeah, it's just better now that we have people that like us.
Yeah.
For some
When we
reason.
go home to our wives and we say, we're doing this as a side job, then it's
No,
not as
this-
bad.
This
Yeah.
is for work.
This is work.
It's work. I promise. Anyway,
I swear people like us, honey. I swear.
I swear.
I've got fans.
It's not just us paying money into the podcast.
Read this fan mail.
But yeah, so huge thank you to you guys, and also if you want to rock some Bards Nobles swag, we've got shop.bardsnobles.com. We got t-shirts, hoodies, onesies, snatchels, whatever. So give us a follow on our social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and thank you very much for listening and putting up with our shit.
Yee.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!